A funny thing happened at the beginning of the summer. I was headed down the beach to the Irish Riviera in Spring Lake, and I stopped here for the day, pick up a couple of dollars at the racetrack, and I realized, why would I waste my time down there when I can just summer here at Monmouth Park Racetrack? This place is great. These are beautiful, majestic creatures. These are pure athletes, not like these spoiled NFL guys who have $1 million contracts. They're in it for oats and hay. I feel good betting on them. The caddy bib, by the way, is perfect for the racetrack. These big pockets, plenty of room for all the cash I'll be hauling away from here. So why do you like the 4? Why do you like the 4 so much?
He's a closer.
What do you mean he's a closer?
He likes to come from behind.
He likes to come from behind? Can we say that? I mean, it sounds kind of dirty. Come on, Nard! Let's go! Come on, Nard! I gotta tell you, I thought this would be a little bit easier. I'm not having the greatest day today, but we got one last race to go. We got some big odds here, and I'm not giving up. This is like putting it all on the Sunday night game. I think I can get it back.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Put all the money in and let it roll with you. When you're hot, you're hot. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When you're hot, you're hot.
Turns out that the racetrack might be a little trickier than I had imagined. Maybe they weren't actually giving money away, and things. It wasn't terrible, all right, but poker didn't work out so well. The racetrack, but it doesn't matter because you know what? Football is back. This is my year. I'd like to point out that last year I didn't do too bad. I was looking at the numbers and I only came in, I think, like 6 games under 500. That's not terrible, and this is a comeback year for me. There was some complaints about I didn't do the playoffs or the last week of the season's a joke or whatever. It's production issues. Sweeney's at the top of my list. This is a season. Let's jump right in, and we're gonna take the Thursday night game. Baltimore pulled off the miracle, and by the way, Manning lived up to his nickname, the Delicate Genius. He can't play in the cold. He's a football player that can't play in the cold. It's warm out there now. This is revenge. Denver is laying 9 points. Baltimore, they've lost a couple of guys, and I just can't see. Denver is going to crush them. Lay the 9. It's going to be no problem. I'm taking the Golden Boy. You want to know why? The Buffalo Bills, for the first time I think in the history of the NFL, they're starting an undrafted rookie quarterback. I checked this guy out, Jeff Toole. Washington State, he went 4-22. I mean, well, actually, by Buffalo standards, maybe they think that's competitive, but I can't see how the Patriots aren't going to go in there and destroy this guy. They might not even score Buffalo. Lay the 10.5. A little known fact for those of you out there that don't loop, these head covers are the bane of the caddy's existence. You freaking, you drop them, you gotta run back and get them, you stuff them in your bib, they fall down, the members are always, where's my driver cover? You know what, buddy, don't worry about your driver getting scratched, you're terrible, you're a 30 handicap, it's not gonna help whether or not the driver has a head cover on it. But anyway, I digress. I absolutely love the late Monday night game. Houston, yeah, I know that every year they're a contender. They're going into San Diego. San Diego is a 3.5-point home Monday night dog. You can take everything you make on Sunday, you dump it on this game. I believe Phillip Rivers is gonna light it up, take the Chargers. I absolutely love the Arizona Cardinals this week. They're getting 4.5. They're going into St. Louis, and you know what? They collapsed last year. They started off 4-0, including winning in New England and wiping out every single knockout pool last year. I think they're gonna have a good year. They had an upgraded quarterback. They got Carson Palmer. Take Arizona. Take the 4.5. This next pick is very painful. It's very painful for me to talk about my Jets. You know, this guy Ryan, I loved him at first, but he turned the whole thing into a complete 3-ring circus. Did you see this press conference? Who do you think is going to be starting quarterback week 1? Better question, who do you think is going to be the coach by week 7? They got to get this guy out. Tampa Bay is coming to town. They got a quarterback from West Virginia, Geno Smith, into the NFL, throwing it to Darrelle Revis. I don't think so. Take Tampa Bay, lay the 3. I'm not sure what happened at the racetrack. It started out great, and then things seemed to go a little bit awry. Like this race, for instance, 6 horses. I bet every one, and I went up to the window, and somehow I came up a little bit late. I still don't. I'm not sure what happened there. The best part about the track is they have a thing called a trifecta, which is like a parlay on every single race you can do it, which leads me into week 1 money line underdog parlay deluxe. Here we go. I already gave you the Cardinals. I gave you the Chargers, and you know what? I throw Green Bay is going. I know San Fran. Everybody's high on San Fran, but anytime you can get the Packers as an underdog, I take them. I don't care. Those are your 3 teams. Get involved.
When you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. Put all the money in a little roll.
Anybody can pick the favorites. The odds are. My daughter smoking Gracie's my daughter. You're not gonna make any money back. Oh, I picked the favorites, and a 5-year-old can figure that out.
Hell, now every time I roll them dice, I'd win. And I was just getting ready to roll them again when I heard something.
Like the 10 was
10, 9 to 2.
winning miracle.
Just-
Paco Lopez, he's won a couple of races already.
This is 5 of a 30 to 1.
On
That's
the
some good
5.
action. Any chance?
Well, he got scratched.
Oh. I don't think he can win that.
He can't win. On the bright side, if you bet on the 5, you'll get your money back.
I can't lose.
You can't lose.
He said, hello, boy. Then he gave us a grin and said, look like I'm going to have to haul y'all in and keep all that money for evidence. I said, well, son, when you hot,